Hey, on this collection update, I've got a buffet of metal, man. I've got a little bit of this, a little bit of that, all on CDs, so stay tuned. Hey everybody, Sean here with Some Dude in Texas, and welcome back. And if you're new to the channel, hey, thanks for stopping by. Man, on this episode, I've got all CDs. Past couple episodes have been cassettes, so I figured, let's change it up a little bit. I do have more cassettes coming, but going to give CDs a little love on this episode. So, like I said, man, it's a smorgasbord of metal, man. I've got some, kind of traditional speed metal with some new wave of traditional metal and a little bit of death thrash as well. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, this first band is out of Germany, and this is their fourth full length, but it's Vulture, Sentinels. I mean, I had seen, some of their stuff around, but never actually listened to it. And I was at one of my local go-to shops, and they had a song on, and I thought it was really cool. So I asked who it was, and they said, hey, the new Vulture. So checked it out a little bit more and then got it, man. I dig it. It's just good old school, speed metal. What is it? The Metal Archive says that, some people say they sound kind of like a Razor, maybe Exciter, but it's just, I even kind of hear maybe a little bit like the Hallows Eve, right? The American speed metal band, but just heavy guitars, and the vocals are pretty cool. Some of it's kind of, not super clean, but rough, but then it also does that King Diamond. He'll do that King Diamond real high pitched scream. Sounds pretty cool, but man, check these guys out, man. I mean, it's like they showed up, man, to do two things: chew bubble gum and play metal. By the looks of that, they're all out of bubble gum, man. Look at those guitars, man, matching guitars. I think those are the BC Rich Ironbirds. That is just killer. Here's cover, pretty cool. Artwork, logo's cool. I mean, it's something you would think, a speed metal, especially that 80s style speed metal sound like. But here's a picture of the guys. I mean, look at it, man. They got metal written all over them. High speed metal. But I haven't heard of these guys. Like I said, I've seen, some of their stuff around, but never listened to them. Another picture of them. But I've gone back and started kind of listening to their back catalog, and man, I'm liking it. Really liking what I'm hearing so far. So I'll probably definitely buy their older stuff as well. But cool stuff, man. Just that 80s style, early speed metal. Once again, Vulture, Sentinels. All right, next one. This is more along the lines of kind of that, traditional heavy metal. I guess you can call it the new wave of traditional heavy metal. But anyway, these guys are from Italy. Black Phantom, another band I hadn't heard of. Popped up, I guess, on Amazon Music or something like that. So checked it out, man, and really dug it. And a local shop, go-to shop had it. Picked it up. It was only like $7.95. It was worth it. Cool artwork. Metal Archives, I think, kind of nailed it on what they sound like. I mean, they definitely got a Maiden kind of vibe to it. Some of that kind of, the harmonies and kind of the galloping guitar riffs, but, that bass is kind of turned up a little bit in the mix too, and you can really hear it. And vocals, I guess you can say he's kind of got a Bruce Dickinson kind of vibe to it, but it's different, man. I don't know how to describe it. I mean, you can hear a little bit of Maiden, but there's also kind of reminds me of somebody else. I just can't, put my hand on it, figure out who it is, but maybe y'all can, but definitely kind of Iron Maiden-ish sounding. But man, I dig him, man. It's a cool artwork. It's Black Phantom, Horror Paradise. 10 songs. Cool artwork. There we go. CD's upside down. Check it out. But cool stuff, man. Check them out. Once again, Black Phantom. I think this is their third. Yeah, this is their third full length. It's Horror Paradise. All right, next one is definitely kind of just that, traditional metal, kind of along the lines of like Dio, some heavier Priest. But this is their sixth album. Once again, a new band. All these bands are, coming out of Europe, and I'm, really not familiar with them, but I'm enjoying digging them up and checking them out. But I'm pretty sure y'all have heard of these awesome ladies here. But that's Burning Witches, and I think this is their sixth album, and it's the Dark Tower. But man, this just really blown me away, man. She's got a killer voice and just the musicianship in it. Pretty cool artwork. Really like the album cover, man. That is cool. Back of it. Man, my favorite song on here, man, if y'all want to check them out, never heard them, would be, it's the eighth song, The Dark Tower. It's got a cool video too, but man, this is a killer song, man. Awesome guitar riffs, and then just her vocal range on it is just killer. Yeah, check it out. But all right, that is, once again, Burning Witches, The Dark Tower. I'm digging it. We'll definitely go back and check out their back catalog as well. All right, now this next one is kind of, I guess it's labeled as death, can't even talk, death thrash, thrash death, however you want to say it. But never heard of these guys, and I think this is their sixth album as well. And just popped up on a site saying that the new release, so I went and checked it out because I really dug the name of the band. But Spider Kickers, and it's a Necro Supper. Man, I tell you, I was really blown away by this. I was reading some of the reviews, and people are like, yeah, it's boring, blah blah. But you know what? They found a algorithm or recipe, whatever you want to call it, and they've stuck with it. But it's just kind of simplicity in its greatest form, right? They've got like 2 or 3 riffs that are just killer, and they just stick to them, man. They may do, some kind of bridges and something like that, but nothing real intricate. It's just real heavy, kind of grooving. It's a little bit of thrash, but kind of old school, death metal. But kind of, they just follow that recipe of, like AC/DC, keep it simple, keep it, kind of heavy, and then Obituary, right? Nothing really intricate, just good heavy riffs, man. And I'm really digging this album. I've been listening to it a lot. But man, my favorite song on here so far would be the second track, Perish on Hate. It's got some cool riffs in it. One kind of got a little bit of a Cannibal Corpse kind of vibe to it. But one thing that's really cool is the drummer. He's the singer on this, right? And just really digging it. Cool vocals. I guess they kind of do maybe a little bit of overlay or something, but it's just really cool. Like I said, this is just really kind of simple. Nothing real intricate about it. Everything's just kind of straightforward. Cool, man. Cool solos, man. Kind of Slayer-ish kind of solos. Just all around, man. If you just like that, just a good kind of old school, simple thrash, death metal, you're definitely going to like these guys, man. There's a picture of them. And they're out of, like I said, I think it's their sixth album. They're out of Greece. But cool name, man. I mean, it's like a name like Spider Kickers, man. You listen to the music, that's it kind of fits it, right? But killer, man. Once again, Spider Kickers, Necro Supper. Definitely should check them out. All right, that's it on this episode, man. I appreciate y'all watching. Let me know what y'all think if y'all have already listened to these. Once again, man, leave comments. Love talking to you guys. And once again, thanks for watching. And until next time, y'all take care.